We're in Logan County today. Jeff Finn, retired Fish and Wildlife.
Yes.
I'm kind of like that too.
Yes, you are.
You are a naturalist. You love nature. And I did a little thing on birds until I saw your pictures. I thought, man, he's beating me up. And I thought I really wanted to share some of the things. You know, Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen, again, is a show about not just cooking and not just the farm and things that come into the kitchen, but sometimes we look out the kitchen window. We want to be familiar with nature. We want to look at that tree and say, I think I know what that is. We want to know some edible plants. When you go into the woods and you walk into the woods and you hear a bird or you see a bird, it's not just a bird, it's a particular kind of bird.
Right.
What you have out here, now these cats, you're in the flyway.
Yeah, must be.
They're on their way somewhere else. Let's talk about, first of all, what you started seeing out here and then how you started wanting to attract them.
You can take the rose-breasted grosbeak, for
Beautiful
example.
bird.
Beautiful bird. I had never seen one myself up until a few years ago, and I've watched birds my whole life. The reason I had not is usually when we fed birds, it was during the winter time. You know, you put snow in the seeds. There's no rose-breasted grosbeaks around here in the winter time.
You see the typical same things we were seeing, chickadees and the junco.
The grosbeaks come here about the same time the hummingbirds come here in April. And so if you don't have sunflower seeds out in April, you don't see those birds.
Right.
And I started finding, you know, it's the same thing with other species. If you've got the right thing out at the right time, you're going to see it.
You're starting to put things out that I wasn't thinking about. Jelly.
Right.
What kind of jelly? Or does it matter?
Well, what I've put out is grape jelly. Last year I've been seeing where, you know, some people attracted Baltimore Orioles with oranges. And so I put out the oranges and fixed up something last year, and I saw a few way high across the pond. Didn't think much about it till this year, and walked in the living room one day and there was a Baltimore Oriole on the hummingbird feeder. I quickly got out here, started putting out the oranges again, and I'd heard they were also attracted to grape jelly. And so I put some grape jelly out, and for the last few weeks I've probably had as many as 8 to 10 Baltimore Orioles here, and that's been a lot of fun for a guy who's watched birds his whole life and never seen them before. When I started putting out the oranges for the Orioles, I looked and I've got summer tanagers coming to these oranges each day, and so I'm not normally have summer tanagers come to any feeder, and now I've got a summer tanager sitting there just right outside my window. Yeah, beautiful birds. Here with the water, I see a lot of water birds, but not open water birds, not like marshes. This is more the hill countries. I get a lot of wood ducks coming in. I put up a wood duck box, and they've never nested in it, but yet I have one of the red-phased screech owls in it each winter, and so she's become popular on Facebook. We've named her Rosey, and she sticks her head out of the wood duck box each winter, and made some pictures of her. But just a lot of different birds coming to the water like that.
I remember seeing recently an indigo bunting.
Yes.
And I said, look at that. Somebody said it's a bluebird. I said, well, yeah, it's a bluebird. No, it's just a regular bluebird. There's no such, I'm like, I'm just going to stop.
Yeah.
It's a different little fella. He's deep dark blue. He's beautiful. And you seeing those around here too?
Yes, I have those. They're in the cypress trees quite a bit. I've had quite a few of them come in recently. You've got your blue indigo buntings. I have blue grosbeaks, which is just a little bit larger than indigo bunting and looks a lot like them. A lot of people will see a blue grosbeak and think it's the indigo bunting. And then I've got a bluebird house over here with the regular bluebirds. So there's quite a few different bluebirds around here. Living in the woods like this, I have a lot of thrushes. I have the woods thrush that you may hear on this video. He sings loud and pretty.
He just quit, just as soon as we start talking about it.
Yeah. I've had hermit thrushes that come down here. I've had pictures of those. A lot of thrushes, a lot of different flycatchers. I've got the Phoebe, I've had the great crested flycatcher. I've had the Acadian flycatcher nested in the woods down here last year. And so I'm seeing flycatchers that I've never seen before also. I've got barred owls that nest over here near me, and I've got you a video of them at 2 different times. I don't know what they're doing, but it looks like they're making out. They're kissing. There's 2 owls that sit there and just keep doing this. So I've got you a video. I just called it Barred Owls Kissing.
We'll have to make sure that we don't have to change the ratings on
Yeah,
the show. We might have to go to like a PG-13.
Yeah, yeah.
And you just sit inside and take your pictures? Or?
Yeah, my recliner kind of faces the window. Somebody says, how do you get these pictures? And I say, well, I get out of my recliner, I ease over to the window and I raise it up and I take a picture. That's about it.
Well, you can't beat that, sitting in a recliner. Just...
Yeah.
Now, that's the most expensive ground blind I've ever seen.
That's right. It is.
I never thought about the recliner. I'm gonna get me a recliner and pull in the kitchen.
It's pretty nice.
Thank you, man.